Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I decided to go with something a little bit different today, and I'm going to be working and talking at the same time because I find it far more interesting, and this way you get to watch me set a wig while we're talking about the union. So I just wanted to chat a little bit today on the idea of joining the union or joining a local union. So this is not a pro or anti-union video. I think that it is a personal choice for everyone, and everyone's different, and it may or may not be right for you. But I really wanted to make this short little dialogue because if you are in a stage of your career where it's come up and you're not sure if it's going to be right for you, these are some questions that you can ask yourself in order to guide your own journey and decide if it's right for you. First question you want to ask yourself is, do you have the freedom to travel? Or are you in a situation where you are tied down and you really have to look for work opportunities in your local area? If you have the freedom to follow the jobs and to move around the country, you are going to find less pressure to join the union right away. If you have someone in your life that you're taking care of, like a parent or a spouse or a child, and you really can't leave and you are very much designated to your specific area, I would highly consider joining or looking at or starting the steps to join your local union, because it's going to help you get jobs in your area without moving all over the place. The second question that's really important to ask yourself is what your end goal is with your career. Are you doing theater because it's a stepping stone into doing film? Are you doing theater because you love Broadway and you want to move to New York, or you want to go on tour with a show? Both of those would impact your decision to possibly join the union, because it's going to help you with those goals in the long run. Another question to ask yourself is, if you live in a right-to-work state. Right-to-work laws mean that if you live in a given area, you can't be barred from working if you are not a member of the local union. Right to work is a very contentious topic, so I'm not going to share my opinions on it right now. But the reason I bring it up is just because it is worth taking a peek at your state laws depending on where you live, if you're trying to plan and goal set and make decisions about the union for the future. Another question to ask is, do you live in a market that is highly competitive, or do you live in a market where the union is fairly open? It's a valid question. I know many people who have joined the union and then not gotten union work for at least 2 or 3 years, even after joining. If working in theater is something that is not your end goal, or you don't see yourself working in the arts forever, or you're a designer but you eventually want an administrative job, look at your market, see how competitive it is, and see if it makes more sense to you to do those regional theater jobs and to make the most of your non-union work. You are the only one that knows what's right for you. So that's why I think it's important to ask these questions for yourself, knowing what your end goal is and what you want out of your career. Joining the union can be something that comes up in everyone's career at least once. The question of where you want your career to take you. And like I said, there's no right or wrong decision. Everyone is different. And I hope that this little short video helped you with some of those questions that you might be asking yourself. Thanks for watching.